In this video, we're expanding on the last video. We're using that same set of data, but we're finding four new things. So we've never heard of these terms, so they may be a little intimidating at first, but these are actually really easy to find. Q1, Q3, and IQR, and then lastly, we're making a box and whisker plot. So these are just kind of like terms you've never heard probably, so it may sound intimidating, but just if you follow along, it's very easy. You're just kind of, it's pretty much the same thing as the last video, just worded a little differently. So what Q1 and Q3 are is you are splitting your data in half. And so to find Q1 and Q3, we have to split your data in half. If you have an even number of terms like we do here, 18, 19, 21, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. If you have an even number, you just put a line in the middle of you're splitting the terms like directly in the middle. So after 5 terms, you're just gonna kind of split it in half. And now Q1 is talking about this section, Q3 is talking about this section. And all Q1 is so for Q1, you're just dealing with this section, the first section, and Q3, you're dealing with this section. So Q1 comes before the median, Q3 comes after the median. So this is talking about Q1. Q3. And so what exactly are Q1 and Q3? They're actually numbers. It's going to be one specific number. And all you're doing is you're looking at each of these sets now that's split in two, and you're trying to find the median of that set. So the median of these 5 numbers is going to be Q1. So 21. So for this one, Q1, it just equals 21, since that's the median of this first set of 5 numbers. Q3 is just the median of this set of 5 numbers. So the median here is 36. So like for a definition for these, I put Q1 we originally have this one set, and we're splitting it into 2 sets. Q1 is just the median of that first set, so this set of numbers. Q3 is just the median of the second set of numbers. Okay, and now just one quick note. This is what we do if we have an even number of terms. We can split it directly in half. Let me erase this little barrier here, because this is common for Q1 and Q3. Let's say we had an odd amount of terms. So let's say we had 7 terms. So 1, 3, 8. Let's say we had this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 terms. There is no point where we can split this thing evenly in half, and there would be equal amount on the left and the right. So what we do actually is if there's an odd number of terms, we know that there's an exact median. We know that in this case, 8 is going to be the median of that set. We just remove 8 from the picture. And actually our new sets are like when we're splitting it up into 2 sets. This is going to be for Q1, this is going to be for Q3. We're just ignoring the 8. So for this one, if this set is what we're talking about, Q1 would be 3, since it's the median of these 3 numbers. Q3 would be 13, since that's the median of those 3 numbers. Okay, IQR is really easy once you've found Q1 and Q3, because all IQR is it just equals Q3 minus Q1. So in this case, IQR just equals 36 minus 21. So 15 is the IQR here. Okay, now I'm making a box and whisker plot. So I feel like I'd always seen these before, but I never really knew what they were. It's where you have some sort of chart, and there's this big box, and then there are these lines coming out on the other edge. And your chart will end up looking like that. So what exactly is going on here? Well, you're making a chart, and everything is very intentional about this. So you're gonna have a line somewhere on this chart. This all takes place on the number line. You're gonna have that middle line. It's gonna be at whatever the median is. So this middle line is at the median. And then this line is at Q1. This line is at Q3. And then these, the ends of the whiskers, this is your minimum and this is your maximum. So for our example here, this is going to be very uncomfortable. I hate getting low. I'm going to forget it. No, I have to bring my chair over here. Alright, for this example here, our minimum is 18. So that whisker is going to start at 18. And then we're going to have a line going to Q1, which is 21. And then this is going to be the start of our box. And that first box is going to go up to the median, which in this case we said the median, we found this in the first video, the median was 26. So this box is, the first box is going to be up to 26. And then that second box is going to go to Q3. So Q3 we said is 36. So this one's going to go longer. Alright, and then we're going to have that last whisker, which is going to be at our maximum, which is at 41. Okay, I'm glad I did that. That was a lot more comfortable. So that's how you make a box in the whisker chart. And I think I hit everything.